feels like you don't have a purpose. No mission, no tribe, no accountability. And think about this. If you do open up and you do ask for help, what do hospitals push? They push narcotics. They push medications, not natural supplements. They push medications. And I guarantee you, I can't speak for the veterans on this line here. And you're going to hear from some great veterans here momentarily. They don't want to take the medications. They push them aside. Law enforcement, if you look at these statistics right here, folks, 247 law enforcement deaths. Of those 247, 180 of them are self-inflicted. 15% have suffered from PTSD, and 26.5% of them have suffered. 26.5% of them have suffered from depression. Again, the silence killer. Mental wellness is huge. You can't get in your car. You can't go on the TV. You can't go to the grocery store. You can't go to work without someone talking about mental wellness. We all know that's true. If you agree with me that everywhere we go, just put in the chat, put a 1 if you agree with me. That everywhere, it could be billboards, it could be driving your car, the radio, right? I'm here to tell you that is why I'm so passionate about pushing this project to anyone who's willing to listen. And I'm honored to say that we're now across the globe, and we have people here from Canada. That is remarkable. We've only launched this thing about 4 or 5 weeks ago, folks. So it's absolutely remarkable. We're doing some very, very good things. Now, the real pandemic, think about this. Think of Simone Biles, a world-renowned Olympian, pulled out from one of the biggest events of her life to focus on her mental health. Think about that. The greatest stage, and we're all watching all across the globe, the Olympics. One of the biggest Olympians, because her mental wellness was not there. Mental health is real, folks. It is real, and it's about time that we start talking about it and we address it. We address it the right way without pushing medication, without pushing narcotics. Now, I will agree. Sometimes there's a need for medications, and I'm not opposed of it. But I'm telling you that we don't have to suffer in silence by pushing all these high-end narcotics by a natural way. Mission 1 million, helping 1 million military and first responders with their mental wellness, but not just the first responders and the soldiers, military personnel, but their families, folks. That is part of this because they have to be there for us. They're the ones that we cry on. They're the ones I hate to say, they're the ones we take it out on for the things that we see, things that we have to partake in, things that we're trained to do. But then when we come home, when all the dust settles, right? The families, our friends, our loved ones. I'm here to tell you that there's a better way. Now, the 5 pillars. We can all agree. I does not matter to me if you're a faithful person, what religion you are, does not matter. I'm not here to push faith on anybody. But here are 5 pillars in life. But faith, family, fitness, finances, and your future self. Can we agree that if one of these things is missing in your life, or if one of these things is not where you want to be, it affects your mental psyche? I know it did for me, right? If you're not where you want to be physically, you mess with your mind. Financially, finances, you're here in a future slide here momentarily. Finances and family, divorce, are the 2 biggest stressors that we have in our lives all across the country. I don't even know the numbers. It's close to 60% divorce. That's separate from being a first responder, separate from being a soldier. There's a better way. Faith, family, fitness, finances. We want to help you with this community so that you can have a better future for yourself and for your family. Okay? Now, Dr. Sean Talbot, he earned a PhD in Rutgers. He's the one who put this program together, with not this military and first responder program together. He's the one that put the products from our company in this project together. He wrote this book, Mental Fitness. He has a PhD. I've had the pleasure of speaking to him. A remarkable gentleman, a PhD from Rutgers, documented author, documented PhD. Phenomenal gentleman that he decided he wanted to take this further and have a documented mental fitness book. Now, you heard me talk about supplements. You heard me talk about a natural way. Now, I have my Happy Juice right here. I'm so honored, so happy this came about. Award-winning all natural Happy Juice, scientifically shown to improve your mental wellness. let's look at the bottom left-hand portion of your screen, and you can read it with me. It is proven to lower your cortisol, enhance your calmness, have less anxiety, folks. Less anxiety. Isn't that what we want in life? Just to be mellow, right? Just be relaxed. Better neuron regeneration, increases your serotonin, your GABA and dopamine production, aka the happier juice. You're going to feel so much more happier. My screens are moving all over the place, so forgive me. Just going to move this out of the way. Nootropic that will boost your mood, your motivation, and your metabolism. We have 2 great flavors, watermelon and grape. I don't know if you've ever had the opportunity to taste this, but we have award-winning products and a money-back guarantee with these 2 great flavors. Now, pro and prebiotics to improve your gut access to optimize your mental wellness. Now, when I partnered up with this project, I never knew that your gut and your brain access are connected. Did you? Because I know I didn't. I absolutely didn't. And thank God I got educated. Mr. Sean Talbot and the great leaders of this project educated me. And that's all I'm here to do is share with you that there's a better way so you can feel happier and feel better. Delivers rapid improvements in your brain focus, your physical performance without the jitters. No crash. All natural. Absolutely, absolutely love this. Now, Triangle of Health. You heard me mention this before about being very, very passionate. This is right here is what started me on this mission. The Triangle of Health, the award-winning Triangle of Health. Think how many sides a triangle has. 3, right? So it's fitting that we'd have 3 products all in one for a Triangle of Health to make the triangle. Here's what they did. Here's what they are. The Sunrise. It is a cell defender with cutting-edge micronutrients and antioxidants featuring 22 liquid superfoods that reduce free radical damage and inflammation and maintains healthy blood sugar levels. I'm going to say the last part again. Maintains healthy blood sugar levels. AKA, if you happen to know people that suffer from diabetes, I'm going to tell you my story, why I absolutely love this product and what got me involved in this project here. The Sunset, fat-soluble antioxidants with all natural tocotrienols and omega-3s that support the immune system, have better sleep, helps with your heart and cognitive function. Being more focused, folks. Nitro Extreme enhances the body's ability to produce nitric oxide, which defends, maintains, and repairs every cell in your body while supporting nutrient absorption and promoting circulation. That's a little dropper. You put it on your tongue, let it dissolve 10 seconds later, you're done. Very, very simple. The Sunrise contains 22 superfoods, liquid superfoods. You rip it, you sip it, and you throw it away. And the Sunset, all natural fish oil. We won the Monday Gold Selection Award. Some people say, well, what is that? The Monday Award, as I think is very, very important to know, is that a third-party company verified 3,000 other companies, their fish oil products. And when you become number 1, you get this award. Well, guess what? Our fish oil was number 1, and that certification was good for 3 years. We did it a second time, and we got it a second time. How remarkable is that? All natural. Down at the bottom, you'll see a lot of certifications, including that you see an FDA certification there. That's because all of our facilities are FDA-approved facilities. Now, you heard me mention before about me taking this product right here. Someone came to me and said, hey, how is your diabetes doing? And I was taken back because, like I said before, first responders, we want to run to the scene. We're there to help, right? Your soldiers are there to help. And I wasn't accepting to this person trying to help me. And I was like, well, what do you mean? And he was explaining this to me. And thank God he pushed me out of my comfort zone to try this. And he said, listen, you have a money back guarantee. Try it out. And thank God I did, because at the time when I was taking it, this reduced my A1C levels, along with eating a little better and taking on more water and cutting certain things out of my diet. But most importantly, taking this product, I was able to lower my A1C levels for the first time in 7 years when doctors were prescribing something called metformin, and I was pricking my finger. And a short term later, I suffered from something called trigger lock or claw lock. You can absolutely look this up. It's a known thing. Look at the side effects for metformin. This was it. This was happening to me. I got on this product, and thank God I did, because guess what, folks? After 7 years, me jumping on this product right here, after 9 days, my A1C levels started coming down and down and down to the point that I no longer had to prick my finger, no longer had to take my medication. So when I tell you that I'm honored to be on this call, and I'm honored and privileged to share my story with you, folks, I owe it to you to share you my story. And it's not just me. There's many people on here that are benefiting from the products, sir. So it deals with your health and your wealth. I'm sorry, your mental health and your wealth here momentarily. We offer more targeted world-class products. It's just not those two products. We do have a plethora of them, but it helps all different types of people, men, women, kids, energy drinks, meal replacements, helps your skin, helps with sexual function. And look at the bottom. You get up to 50% off, free shipping with our bundle and save options. Remarkable. Now, we do have a couple testimonials. I know I spoke. I'm just going to minimize my screen here. Let me just minimize this. I'm going to stop screen sharing. See if I can make this go bigger. Make this go bigger. And the first person I want to bring on here, I hope I did this right. The first person I want to bring on here is Mr. Derek Holson. I don't want to take away his thunder. If you don't mind, Mr. Holson, if you can share your story, I greatly appreciate it for all of us.
Yes, great evening, everyone, and thanks for taking the time to be here tonight. And thank you, Mr. Jason. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Again, my name is Derek Holson. I reside in Towson, Maryland. A happily married wife, 2 daughters, and I am a decorated combat Marine veteran. So the very short version of everything here is that I served in Desert Storm, served with honors. I did not go to the VA, which is the Department of Veteran Affairs, to be diagnosed until about 2018. So you got to figure that's almost 30 years. That's 20 some odd years of living with things like PTSD, which I was diagnosed with, anxiety, depression, hypervigilance, and then all the things that those lead to, like chronic sleep disorders, right? How that impacts your family, your job, and everything else. So I now serve as a licensed insurance and annuities broker. And through my field underwriting, I found that many people, with the emphasis on veterans and first responders, okay, suffer the same things. And they do not take the medications that they're prescribed. So I saw this as a fantastic alternative. I believe in it because I understand completely what it is to not be able to unsee something, right? And in combat, we saw a lot of things that I really don't want to remember. I wish I could have them erased. But nonetheless, I am excited about these products. I'm especially excited about the kids line because I have a 12-year-old daughter who was diagnosed with depression. And, anytime you can look at something natural, I will always take a look at it. And folks, I encourage you to dig in, really dig in. You're going to have questions, get your questions answered. And I'm going to say welcome to this incredible movement. And again, I'm blessed and grateful to be part of the expansion. So, Mr. Clifford, I'll turn it back over to you, sir. Thank you for allowing me to share.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for giving us your testimonial. Thank you so much for your service as a Marine and serving this great country. Thank you again for being with us tonight. I also have another veteran on the call, and I don't want to take away her thunder. Her story is remarkable too, and I want to hopefully she's on this call and she can give us her testimonial. Miss Tashay Mason, are you on the line?
Yes, I am. Thank you, Mr. Clifford. Hello, everyone. I hope you all having a wonderful evening. I am an Army veteran. I served 16 years. I was deployed a couple of times in Kuwait for a year and also in Afghanistan for 15 months. So I've experienced some things. I was an MI warrant officer, and some things that I've seen, like Derek says, some things that we don't want to see, and, experience some stuff. And I can't even talk about because a lot of the missions were classified. But during that time, my time in the Army, I suffered medical issues. I was diagnosed with Graves' disease and chemically induced into hypothyroidism, which basically killed both my thyroid glands, and I had to take a pill every day for the rest of my life. And on the mental health side, I was diagnosed with PTSD and clinical depression. I was given medication, and just like Derek and Jason said, I didn't want to take the medication. I initially took it for a little bit, but I didn't like how I felt, so I decided to stop taking it. And I was dealing with things not in the most healthy way, but eventually I got some therapy, still in therapy today. But I was also introduced to these wonderful products by my baby sister, LaRonda Wallace, who's on the call. And I love the Triangle of Health. I love the Happy Juice. It helps me. The Happy Juice helps me with my anxiety being a little less, and my stress has gone down a little bit. And since I can't have coffee, the Happy Juice is my coffee. And the Triangle of Help has definitely helped me with less inflammation. So dealing with mental health and physical health issues, I'm so grateful for this program, this organization, and this community. And for those of you all that have questions, I'll say, it's already been said, I'm gonna say it again. Ask your questions, try these products, see if you feel a little bit better. I know I do, and I'm very skeptical when it comes to taking things. So these natural products, it actually help me, and I believe it'll help you too. Mr. Clifford, thank you for your time. Thank you for allowing me to speak, and you all have a wonderful evening.
Wow. Thank you so much for your powerful testimonial. And you too. Thank you for your service, for what you do for all of us to have what we have here. Folks, this is basically real people, real results. And that's what this basically is. It's changing people's lives one person at a time through this mission. It's up to us to share with you and bring as many people to this mission as possible. My screen here is frozen, so bear with me. There we go. Family, community. There's nothing better than this community. I can promise you that. You know, the average of 5 people you spend the most time with. Think about that. Proximity, community, environment, right? You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you have some people that just bring you down all the time, what do you think is going to happen to your mental wellness? What do you get over time? Not going to happen overnight, not going to happen in a week, over a period of time. And you may not realize it. Think about people in your past, and people say, man, I wanted to tell you this, but you needed to see it for yourself, right? I can guarantee you that if you spend times like with Mr. Bradford and successful people, you will be successful. But if you hang out with people, more than likely, statistically will show that you will be like those people. Proximity, community, environment. We have a great environment. We want to be close to you, and we have a phenomenal community here, folks. We also have a 24/7 Facebook community. You have to be invited to it. It talks about a lot of different things here, but this is our mission. This is our website, just so that we are real, but you have to be invited to it. Your future self, be, do, have. You can't chase success. You attract it by the person you become. Be, do, and have. What does that mean to you? If you want to become someone, you have to take action in order to have the things that you want. You have the ability to do that. See, we are a referral-based society. If you think about it, think about the last time you referred someone to a gas station because there was cheaper gas, or a movie theater, or a restaurant, a hair salon. Not me, or a nail salon. We're a referral-based company, a referral-based society, folks. We want to help. But here on this mission, you could do the same thing that you've been doing for years and help people get healthier, and you will get wealthier simply by sharing these all natural products. And you're part of this great community that it's expanding. Obviously, you see people here in Canada. We have Dallas, we got Maryland, I throw some from Colorado, Massachusetts. We're getting all over the place. And we've only been doing this for, I think this is our 5th week that we're doing this. This is just 5 weeks and see where people are calling in from, folks. You have the ability to be part of this mission in this community. Finances, as we're getting here close to wrapping up. Major reason for divorce is finances. 4 out of 10 don't have $400. And a 7 out of 10 of them don't have $1,000. People stay in for 20 years to get retirement, even when they're unhappy. Think about that. Think about your parents, being in their professions for all the years. I know when I speak, I'm referring this to my parents. My dad was with a company called Chemical Bank, and he was there for 21 years, almost 22 years. He came to work one day, his boss called him in the office and said, guess what? We're downsizing. After being somewhere for 20 years, how do you think that made him feel? Right? The breadwinner of the family. People are unhappy. We have the ability to change people's lives one person at a time, AKA the Happier Juice, folks. Now, call to action. Call to action. Get your questions answered. This was just a very, very brief overview of what we have to offer. This great community. You can join this mission by being a customer or a team member. You make the decision. I'm not here to force this down your throat. Neither is the person who invited you on this call. Join our Facebook groups for introduction, get the proper training, and let me be the first person to welcome you to this family. Welcome to this community, and welcome to the team. This is going to conclude our call. I want to thank those who gave us testimonials tonight. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us here this evening. And please, please, please make sure you just get your question answered. Get back with the person who thought of you enough to see this overview and let them answer your questions appropriately. Thanks, everyone. God bless. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Jason.
Thank you.
Awesome.
I agree. Well done.
Well done, Jason.
Thank you.
Recording stopped.